Hey everyone, it's Mushroom Kingdom Puffle, and welcome back to more Pokémon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we caught a new team member, Geodude, and I have taken the liberty to train that Geodude up to level 21 so that he is on par with Charmeleon. But we're not going to actually fight with him quite yet, just because I want to get Charmeleon leveled up before we do him. And also, there's going to be a lot of random encounters in here. I'm just going to run from them. I don't really want to waste my money on repels right now because at this point in the game, money is a little bit tight. Like, there's not much you can spend your money on, but like, you don't have that much money either. So I really don't have that much money to put into repels anyway. So, yeah, I probably will walk though, just because I don't want too many encounters. Alright, there's another Geodude, but yeah, we're just gonna fight some trainers in here, and we're just gonna make it through all of Mount Moon. Now, I'm pretty sure there are quite a few, there are quite a few hidden items in here, but I just don't know where they are. If you're looking for a reliable guide on where the hidden items in this game are, just go to Bulbapedia. You should be able to find them. I'm pretty sure they mark it. And if not, then I'm certain that Cerebi will, because they're just even more professional than Bulbapedia. And I've increased the volume on the game because it was really quiet in the last 3 videos, and I didn't really notice it. Because at first, to me, it sounded okay, but then I went back and rewatched them, and I realized this is really quiet. So, I'm recording this with a little bit louder. Not a little bit, it's pretty louder. It's a lot louder. But I'm just gonna, after this, see if it's too loud or if it's just right, and yeah, we'll see if it works out. Hopefully it does. So right here we have a scientist, and I believe that he has a new Pokemon. Yes, this is Magnemite, an electric steel type. In Generation 1, this Pokemon was a pure electric type, but it gained the Steel type in Generation 2, and therefore is the only Steel type in this game before the after game. There were some Generation 1 Pokemon that gained Steel type evolutions. Why can I not talk? That gained Steel type evolutions in Generation 2 that are accessible in this game, but not until the after game. So, Magnemite is the only Steel type you can get. So if you want to use a Steel type, you gotta use Magnemite. And for that reason, I will be using Magnemite, because it's like, I need, like I said in the first episode, I like to use all different types and only dual types, and so it's almost unavoidable to use, Magnemite just because you need a Steel type, because there's only 16 types in this game. And if you want to use all dual types, you need 12 of those 16. And there's just so few Pokemon that are like unique dual types that it's very hard, especially because of how common the poison type is. And I just killed that wild Pokemon instead of running. I might have been doing that. I don't know, but I didn't mean to. Right there, that is a rare candy. A rare candy can be used on a Pokemon, and it will instantly bring them up 1 level, no matter what. And because leveling up Pokemon also increases their base HP stat, using a rare candy on a fainted Pokemon will give it that new amount of HP and therefore revive it. So I probably will save my rare candies as a revive for now, just because we can't actually buy the item that revives Pokemon yet. So, yeah. That's what's going on here. Oh my goodness. I am already regretting not buying repels, but we'll make it through this. I know that this isn't very exciting to watch, and neither was the last episode. I'm really sorry about it, but, it's Pokemon, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's just not that eventful. It's just what happens with Pokemon games, but every Pokemon game is still good. Alright. So, let's see here. Last Miriam? It's like, kind of like Miri. I don't know what it is. That is a weird name. Right here we have Oddish. This is a grass poison type. Not sure if I said that, or if we've seen him before. I don't think we have. And I should mention, I'm not sure if I said this either, but I feel like when I first went over this area, I didn't say that Clefairy was in it. Just in case I didn't, it has a very low chance of being found, but it's a normal type that stays normal when fully evolved. And actually, I probably did mention it because I mentioned Stone Evolutions. But right there, that was Bellsprout. Same type as Oddish. Same type as Oddish when it's fully evolved. Basically, Oddish is Fire Red exclusive, and Bellsprout is Leaf Green exclusive. So they are just counterparts of each other. Alright. I honestly don't remember much of the caves in this game. I remember a lot of this game, but the caves are one of the things that I just never remember. So real quick, actually, let me put Geodude out in front so I can finally show him off. Alright. So let's show him off against this youngster here. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone here is here to explore. I don't know. I'm technically here to explore. I'm here to explore until I find the exit. But also, I'm here to find all the items. So right here, we have our moveset is Tackle, Self-Destruct, Rock Throw, and Magnitude. Magnitude can be from any levels from 1 to 10, and it'll do a certain amount of damage. It's more powerful the higher the number. Rock Throw is just a standard rock type move that I believe has a chance of flinching, and Self-Destruct is an extremely powerful normal type move that will kill you after you use it. So yeah, that's what's up with Geodude here. But Rock Throw either has the chance of flinching the opponent, or it has a high critical hit rate. But I'm pretty sure that it's the flinching, because I think that the move Stone Edge is the one that has the critical hit rate. And actually, I should say, I am on Pokemon Showdown, and I've been using a team that's basically a Generation 6 revamp of this team, of the team that I have planned for this game. So, if you want to try and fight me, my username is Mushkin Puff, so that's my name, just removing the second part of each word. And there's no space, and there's no spaces, and each word is capitalized. Each different word. Or first half of a word. You know what I mean, hopefully. And it is in OU, so be sure to make the battle OU if you want to fight that team. But yeah, I did things like I gave, specifically, one of the bigger changes is I gave Geodude Sturdy instead of, Rockhead, because, it's better to have Sturdy in Generation 5 and 6. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but it makes it so that you can't be KO'd in one hit. So it's a lot better in Generation 5 and 6 than it is in this generation, so I favor it over Rockhead in that gen. But, yeah, so that's another change. And then my Charizard can Mega Evolve, obviously, because it's the only Pokemon that I'm using on this team that can Mega Evolve and doesn't become an Uber. So if I used the Mega of another team member that can Mega on this team, then I would need to go into Ubers, and I didn't want to do that. Unless if I had to, which I didn't, because I could just use Charizard as my Mega. And Charizard actually really complements another member of my team as well. I'm just rambling, but I really do like this team on Showdown. It's not competitively viable at all, but it's just really fun to mess around with and catch people off guard with, because half the Pokemon on the team are Pokemon that you would never see being used by anyone else, and they're just fun to catch people off guard with because of that. Now, right here we have a little bit of a middle floor. These middle floors, for some reason, the only Pokemon you can find on them is Paris. I have no idea why, but just all the Parises hang out here. And I'm pretty sure this is the way we need to go, so This might be, I'm not certain. But either way, I will show all the items in here eventually. This is just gonna be the Mount Moon episode. So, if you're expecting anything more, there probably won't be anything more. So, right here, we have the evil team of this game. Every Pokemon game has its own evil team, except Johto, which has this same evil team. But this is Team Rocket. So, sadly they don't have their own unique theme in this game, but we can still fight them. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do you? I'm just a guy who plays video games and talks like there's someone listening. But anyway, yeah, they're just gonna be causing trouble throughout this game across the Kanto region, and we gotta put a stop to it. Alright. So, I'm gonna put Charmeleon out in the front. Basically, the way I do this, when I play Pokemon games, I tend to make sure that my Pokemon are all equally leveled. So, whenever Pokemon levels up, I'll just switch to the next Pokemon that's lower leveled than it, and whenever everyone is the same level, I'll go to my starter and start the order again. So actually, yeah, there's an item here. Oh wow! There's a revive already? Well, that'll revive a Pokemon and give it half its HP from after it faints. So that can be really helpful, but I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon, considering how over-leveled we are right now. Because we should not be level 20. I think that you're expected to have a lot more Pokemon at this point in the game. I don't know why, because there's barely anything accessible to you. But, I mean, there's a lot accessible to you, but, like, not that many good Pokemon, I guess. I mean, the Nidorans are pretty good. I like them a lot, and Jigglypuff is one of my favorites, but I wouldn't recommend using it in this generation just because it isn't a fairy type yet. But, I don't know, maybe that's just me. God, I'm not even running, and I'm getting all these encounters. What the heck? Alright, come on. So, I'm pretty sure that this is the way we're supposed to go. So, after we're done here, I'm just gonna cut, like, after we exit the cave, I'm just gonna cut back to the entrance, and we'll just go through all the other pathways to show what's there. Alright, so just keep running from all these stupid battles. Come on. Ah! Stop! I don't care about your stupid Zubats. Okay, I'm definitely never going into a cave without repels again. I'm sorry, I don't want to spend my money on that right now. Right there we can see a room that we will access with another ladder, so there's a little bit of a foreshadow, I guess. But it might not be a foreshadow for you because you took all the other ladders like I should have. Like I said, I just never remember this cave. I didn't remember which one was the way you were supposed to go, so yeah. That might make this video a bit longer, but not by much. Alright, just keep burning them. And by the way, when I was training Geodude, I did catch all the other Pokemon that we could have caught except Clefairy. And that is because my friend Andrew, who is the one I'm training with to complete this Pokedex, he has asked me to catch a Clefairy on screen and give it a very special name. So, you know, it's like his one requirement for me to allow me to, like, trade with him. I don't know. He just wants me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So we will find a Clefairy here eventually. It is more common on this floor than it is on the above floor, and I knew that there would be an item there. So we have 2 Moonstones now. Those can be used to evolve Nidoran male and female's evolution and their final evolution, as well as Jigglypuff and Clefairy. And I should also mention, I'll say it after this. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Alright. So, I forgot to mention in the last episode that the Nidorans are actually they're different rarities if you're playing Fire Red or Leaf Green. So in Fire Red, Nidoran Male has a... Oh god, we're poisoned. Nidoran Male has a 14% chance of being found, and Nidoran Female has a 1% chance, and it's the opposite in Leaf Green. So it's Nidoran Female is 14%, and Nidoran Male is 1%. So just keep that in mind. So if you're trying to complete the Pokedex, you might just want to wait it out and find a friend. If you think that you can find a friend who has a link cable and is, like, playing this game right now, or whatever. I don't know. Just a little warning, it's gonna take a little bit before you can find the other one. It took me a while to find Nidoran Male, but I did find him. Alright, so we're gonna switch Charmeleon out, and I think we have an antidote somewhere, so we can use that after this, but whatever. Geodude, gonna use Magnitude because that is a ground type move, and Electric is only weak to ground. It is one of two types that only has one weakness, the other being Normal, which is only weak to fighting. And down it goes. That's what I thought. Alright. But yeah, I apologize if I haven't been going over the types of every Pokemon we find, but we'll go over them when we can actually catch them ourselves, so don't worry. Okay, I'll share. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. No. We don't want the Helix fossil because my friend Andrew, who I'm trading with, picked the Helix fossil, so I'm gonna take that one. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Alright, so... we're gonna be able to exit here soon. And when we are near the exit, right before we go through it, like, I'll just stand in front of it, and then we're gonna use an escape rope, because the escape rope will take you to the last entrance to the cave that you went to. And so, since the last entrance I took was the front entrance, it'll take us right back there, and we can actually go over all of the things. Oh! How convenient. That. I'm always gonna do that. I'm gonna press X to try and open this up. Alright, where is it? Antidote. Alright. Whoops. Did not think that my cursor would be over Geodude. Also, yeah, there's a little bit of an item using animation in these games. It never came back, it was never in any other game. Just Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it is there. But anyway, let's go ahead and try to find this exit. Oh. It's just the ladder. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I have found a Clefairy. Yay. So... this better not kill it. Alright. So... this is gonna be really awkward because it's male. Well, sorry Andrew, but it's male. Alright. Slow Pokeball. It's not supposed to be male. Just pretend it's female. Clefairy's supposed to be more likely female anyway. Oh my god. It's amazing. You guys are gonna laugh after you see what I'm about to name this thing. Alright, there we go. Clefairy was caught. This is for you, Andrew. Alright. We're going to name this Clefairy Petch. And you know what, Andrew? I'm not just gonna catch it on screen, I'm gonna evolve it on screen to make up for it being male. So there you go. Petch is evolving! I'm not gonna say what Petch would normally say on this channel because I don't want to. Yeah, that's why. Alright, so Petch evolved into Clefable. So that's what Clefairy's evolution looks like. And I will see you guys back at the entrance. Okay, so here we are back at the top floor. I decided that, you know, why go to the entrance when we could just work our way backwards? So here's the first ladder from the actual ladder that you have to take that we can use. We have a little TM here for Thief. How fitting, considering that this is the first place we found the evil team. Really? Come on. Alright. I have a feeling there's an item in that rock. We're pulling a big job here, get lost, kid. No! You're gonna die! I'm gonna kill all your Pokemon! Whoa. That got kinda dark-ish. Not really. Wait, yeah, he is level 23. Alright. Rock throw! Rock is super effective on flying if you didn't know or didn't notice when I used it before, because I probably did use it on a Zubat before. But yeah, super effective. There we go. And now Ekans. Alright, this is a poison type, and that's really all you need to know. Poison is weak to ground, so... why am I talking like a freaking robot? Poison is weak to ground, so we're gonna go ahead and take it out with Magnitude. Magnitude 7! You're dead. Goodbye. Nice knowing ya. Actually, little fun fact about Ekans. In the Pokemon the movie 2000, The Power of One, when all of the Pokemon are swimming in the ocean, yes, we have an ether there that will recover HP, or PP on one move, 10 PP. But anyway, in the Pokemon the movie 2000, The Power of One, the Lugia movie, when all the Pokemon are swimming through the ocean, one of the Pokemon that is swimming is Ekans, for some reason. I don't know why. Also, I noticed that rock looked the exact same as the rock we found the Moonstone in, and there aren't that many of it, so I'm thinking that maybe that rock, that type of rock means, never mind. I was about to say that might mean that there's a hidden item, but then there's all these, so never mind. I'm just stupid. Alright, let's try this ladder. What's down here? Wow, it's a pathway with Paris in it for some reason. Seriously, why is the middle floor just infested with Paris? It's so weird. Your Pokemon gangsters? You know, that's a lot better than evil teams. I might start calling the evil teams gangsters from now on. What's your favorite Pokemon gangster? They'll just be like, who the heck what are you talking about? No idea what you mean. Also, ground is one of the few types that isn't resistant to itself. So it's safe to use ground type moves on Pokemon like Sandshrew. Just a little bit of something to know there. I've already been going for 23 minutes. This might go up to a half hour. Gosh dang it, Mount Moon. Why are you so diverse-ish? I'm gonna have to split the rock tunnel into two parts if this is gonna be what it's gonna be like. Jeez. Alright. By the way, I should mention that Geodude actually evolves at level 25, so we might be seeing his evolution really soon. And then after that, he evolves by trading, so I'm gonna actually wait, because I do have a second Pokemon that I'll be using that evolves by trading. So I'm gonna wait until I have both the Pokemon that evolve by trading, and then I'm gonna have Andrew on the show. It's not really a show, he's gonna be in for an episode at the end of an episode, whichever episode I get the evolution of that other Pokemon. And he'll trade with me on screen, so you can actually still see my team members evolve. But all the other Pokemon that we catch that evolve by trading, I'm not gonna show on screen. Right here we have a star piece. That is, I think that sells for like $5,000. So, if you need money, that's that room right there. That's where you get it. Get the money there. Go there for money. There should be a sign there. It says, "Come down here for money." It's like someone just puts a little post-it note on a rock. It says, "Go down ladder for money," and they just like, "Which ladder? You're stupid!" I'm just entertaining myself more than you guys, I bet. I'm sorry. I know that most things that I think are funny aren't funny to others. Ugh. Jeez. Is there a ladder over here? No? Why'd I come over here? Why am I over here? Gosh dang it. Is that the only other ladder? Actually, I think that's the only other ladder here. Let me just double check, and if it isn't, then I'll just meet you guys back at the exit. Okay, so that was the only other ladder, so we're gonna go ahead and use our escape rope. And that'll bring us right over here to Route 4. Now, I'm not gonna go over Route 4 in this episode, because we're gonna stop here. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll go over this route in the next episode, and I will see you guys then. Later.